afternoon, Port Jervis, and welcome to the Port Center Spotlight Podcast. My name is Andrew Morana, host of the show, and I am here with senior Savannah Mioglionico, a graduating senior, top 10 senior, and one of our student athletes going on to play softball in college. Savannah, I don't want to ruin the thing that, it's not a surprise anymore, but why don't you say hello and share where you're headed?
All right. So I'm going to SUNY Morrisville for nursing and playing softball.
Congratulations. I do want to apologize to Savannah and her family. We had a podcast the other day, and I screwed up the scheduling, and Savannah did everything she was supposed to do, and I missed her. So, but here we are, right? And it's a life lesson, right? When you swing and miss, you gotta swing again. Certainly a softball lesson there. How do you feel? How do you feel, Savannah? I know we chatted off air. You're going on to play sports in college. You're leaving Port Jervis here. How do you feel right at this time here?
So I'm really excited to begin this new chapter and play at the higher level. It's something I've always really wanted to do. I am sad to be leaving Port though, because it's always been I've lived here my whole life, and we have such a tight-knit community. So it's really sad to be leaving that, at least for now.
Yeah, and you're going to make new friends and a new community. But many of your classmates said the same. You got the prom tomorrow.
Yes.
You had it. You're going to the prom.
Yes.
Okay. You have all the hair, all that stuff. You're all ready.
Yes.
And the dress, it's ready.
Yes.
Okay. We'll have a great time. And all of our seniors head in there. Certainly an enjoyable time and a safe weekend.
Yes.
Savannah, you mentioned that you've always wanted to play. Like when did you know that? Did you know as a little kid playing Little League?
Yeah. So when I was watching, I used to watch the College Girls and the College World Series, and I always admired that. And even I knew I didn't want to play at that high of a level, because that's a really that's a commitment.
It's like a full-time job.
Yeah. And with I always knew I wanted to go into nursing or medical, in the medical field, and I knew that wouldn't be that'd be too hard to balance. So I always kind of knew I wanted to at least play, whether that was club or just play for my school. So
okay.
Yeah.
And tell me about the journey, SUNY Morrisville, right? You had your senior year here, a lot of time, a lot of games in between. How did you land at SUNY Morrisville, and were there some other places in the mix, or tell me how you got there?
Yeah, so it was a very chaotic process, because it's hard trying to get recruited, because you have to talk to all the coaches, you have to put yourself out there, and it was really stressful. So Coach Sam actually reached out to me. And
from SUNY
Morrisville, yeah. And I had only had one other school that I was interested in, and that had a nursing program that I was interested in, and that was a CUNY school, CUNY Hunter. And I knew I didn't want to go into the city, so that was really it was between those two.
Yeah.
And Coach Sam messaged me, and I loved her energy, and I loved how she was and how she presented herself. And then when I visited, I fell in love with the school.
Wow.
Yeah,
And so the initial contact happened via text messages or instant message? How does it, is there a portal? How does that work?
I think it was the app field level.
Okay.
I think that's how she messaged me. And then I think we had a phone call for 20 minutes the next day. And then I planned my visit, and then she showed me around everywhere.
Just like that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Really cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
We talked off air a little bit. Third base and right field here, two very different positions.
Yeah.
But you're going to play shortstop there. Tell me about that change.
It's hard because I am a utility player. I can really play anywhere. And it's hard because it's so different. Because you have to throw differently and you have to field differently, and everything about the positions are different.
Yeah.
So it's I could be playing one inning in the outfield, and then the next inning I can be brought to third or anywhere else. And it's hard because you have to kind of balance that and figure it out as you go. So it was hard, but it was manageable.
Okay. And again, I know there's always a competition. I know that nothing's promised, everything's earned. But is there a current shortstop? Is this something that you're going to be in there, but there's upperclassmen there already, or is this you're going to be the shortstop?
I think there is one other upperclassman,
Okay.
and she mentioned like a balance
Mhm.
between, at least like for the first year, the upperclassman will probably get the most playing time,
Mhm.
and I just have to work for it. You know?
Yeah, and like really,
Yeah,
we
exactly.
didn't lose our camera. There we go. Tell me about nursing. Again, you said it's something you've always kind of wanted to do, and kudos to you for knowing these things early on. But where is the nursing part of your life? Do you have family that's involved in nursing, or?
So my grandma was a nurse for a little bit, and then COVID happened, and then she stopped.
Okay.
So I kind of got inspiration from her too. I've always wanted to go into that field, and I always knew I wanted to go into the medical field. I didn't really know exactly what.
Mhm.
But I landed on nursing because I found out about travel nursing. And I've always loved to travel and like helping people from different parts of the world or the country.
Okay.
And I felt like that was like my calling, you know?
Really?
Yeah.
So you're going to look to do that?
Yeah.
Wow, that's exciting. Elaine Summers is watching. Is that?
Yes, that's my grandma.
Hey, all right, Grandma. Thank you for tuning in. And look, you have someone following in your footsteps. That is really, really nice tribute to Grandma. So you want to travel and be a traveling nurse?
Yes.
That's interesting. Savannah and I were chatting off air. We looked at the map of Italy. There is a Mioglionico, Italy, very southern Italy. Spelt a little different than yours, but they probably way back when changed it when they got here. Yeah. Wow, that's awesome. Ranked top 10 in her class, an excellent student athlete, played 2 sports, track and softball. Savannah, in the spring, you have softball, you have track, and all these school things.
Yeah.
It must have been a very busy time.
It definitely was.
Yeah.
It was hard not to get burnt out with it all because there was so much all the time. But I kind of learned to like navigate that and learned to love it because I like my schedule packed. So
you like that? You like that working at that level?
Yeah.
And being in the top 10, was that a goal to get into the top 10?
It was the first month of school. I set 2 goals for myself that I wanted to do this year. And one of them was top 10.
Really?
Yeah. So I was very happy because I just found that out last week with the academic awards.
Wow.
I didn't know. So.
Wow. And it was, I mean, it's so close. I love to recognize our top 20 and our all the, but it's so close, right? So there's 1 or 2, 3 kids amazing kids that finish 21st and 22nd, you know?
Exactly.
I mean, literally it's like track. It's, so close there. But congratulations.
Yes.
Did you write them down? Did you share them with family? Did you give them to your counselors or teachers? Who did you share your goals with?
Miss Doherty.
You did?
Yeah, we talked about it in the beginning of the year, and like ever since, like she's kind of helped push me to achieve that. And I was very vocal about them. Like my friends knew, my family knew. So
that's the public accountability.
Yeah.
Right? If it was a secret little goal and nobody knew, if you didn't get it, But when you put yourself out there, as you said earlier, there's an accountability that says, you know what, I want to do this. People are watching me, and let me go study.
Exactly. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, congratulations for reaching that goal. Can I ask? And you don't have to answer if it's private. But what was the second goal?
My second goal was I wanted to beat the school record for indoor for hurdles. The school record was a 9.54, and my last indoor meet I ran a 9.55. So I didn't get it, but I was really happy with the results. And I was so close.
Who had that thing?
Yeah.
Let's double check that.
Yeah. So.
Oh my God. Well, you're right there. I mean, you're right there.
Yeah.
Wow. Savannah, running the 100-meter is hard enough with obstacles in your way. I mean, that is a difficult event. Tell me about literally jumping over that mental preparation, the physical danger of it. Tell me
Yeah.
about hurdles. Why did you choose that event? Did they make you do it? How did that happen?
So I joined track my sophomore year, and I only did indoor. At least that's what I thought I was gonna do. And my friend Anaya was running hurdles, and she immediately like recruited me. And I was like, okay, I'll try. Like I was open to it, and then I really liked it. And then I was good at it, and I just kind of ran with it. Yeah.
Did you ever fall over the hurdles?
Only in practice. I
Really?
can say this now since I don't have any more meets. I've never fallen in a meet. Yeah.
Wow.
I was thinking that before the last meet. I was like, this will be the meet I do it. I just fall, but I didn't.
Is
So,
that a fear that's in your head when you're performing? Like so different than softball. Like is that something that was on your mind all the time?
before my races, I would worry about it a little bit, but when I'm running, I just immediately like locked in and like looked at her, like I knew what to do, because I would train so much for it. So
Wow.
yeah.
And is it usually the back foot on the?
It for me it was that I would always hit that back leg on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Wow. What a great thing. See, I knew you did softball. I did not know that you were involved with track there. Will you miss the track? I mean,
yeah, it's so different from softball, and I think that's why I kind of loved it is
Mhm.
because it's purely like it is a team sport, but it really is individual. Like
Yeah.
you really worry about your own
Yeah.
race.
yeah.
And honestly, I think softball made me a better track runner and track made me a better softball player. So it yeah. it's
Tell
something
me more about that. That's a great statement. I've said that in my own life about some of my activities. They each made me better.
Mhm.
Say it again. Track made you better at softball, and
Yeah.
softball made you better at track. Tell me more.
It's because like softball taught me like the teamness of it and
Mhm.
like you really have to do it together and like let other people help you and like push you to doing better. And that helps so much in track because like I said, it is an individual like sport
Mhm.
and it's easy to get down on yourself, but I'm glad that like that teamness of it was there because it helped me so much like not get into my head
Yeah.
before races. And then track on the flip side of that is very individual, so it's like you have your goals and you have everything that you want to complete and achieve, so it like helps transfer that over to softball and like like I want to achieve more for both.
Yeah. Do you think you might find your way onto the track at Morrisville?
The track coach actually talked to me in real,
Okay.
but it's hard because we have a fall season for softball, so I can't. If I would do indoor, it would mess up with both like my spring and fall season. So I decided not to pursue track, but it's definitely something I'll always come back to. And even like in my free time, I might just go and run hurdles just because like.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, very cool. Friends, if you're watching live, jump in and say hello. What a phenomenal young lady. Savannah, I'm so glad you said yes to my foul tip here and getting back on. And it also says a lot about you. Many people might have said, he missed me and didn't come. I'm glad you came back here. SUNY Morrisville, playing softball. What are you going to do to bring your game to the next level? There's a small percentage of kids that play varsity sports. There's a much smaller group that plays in college there. What do you have to do to take your game to the next level?
I mean, really just my free time and like practicing in my free time because I do love the sport. So it's not even like it used to be a chore. Like, oh, I have to go outside and hit, I have to do a throw. But it's turned into something so much more. Like I look forward to that. And I love like in my free time just like hitting off the tee or going to the park with my friends and throwing.
Okay.
So
yeah. Again, a little different than track. Track you could go do by yourself. Baseball, softball, pretty much you gotta have someone to get in the tee. I mean, okay. And what are some things that you think you're going to see differently at the next level? what has the coach told you about the competition and that kind of stuff?
It is such a big, it's so much more of a commitment in college because no one's gonna like hold your hand through it all. No one's gonna like tell you you have to practice, you have to like study because you have to keep your grades up. Whereas I feel like high school, everyone pushes you to do that, and like that's amazing. But in college, it's not gonna be like that. So I have to really like hold myself accountable for not only being a good athlete but good academically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Savannah Mioglionico, friends, so proud going to SUNY Morrisville. Savannah, you mentioned people here pushing you. You mentioned a couple people here, but who are some teachers, some staff members here that you'd like to recognize that have had an impact on you?
Definitely Miss Doherty. She has been like with me through it all, and she's always helped me and pushed me to complete my goals. Mr. Wright helped me a lot with track, and even though he retired as a coach my indoor season, everything that he said like really carried to outdoor. So
yeah, he such a passion for it. I'm sure he recruited you to get on those hurdles.
Yeah.
He was always grabbing kids in the hallway. Have you thought about track? That's great. And then how about outside of school? Again, your grandma's watching. Shout out to your parents, your father, a police officer here in Port Jervis. Who are some people you'd like to recognize outside of school?
Definitely my parents. They made so many sacrifices for me to play travel and play softball all the time because every weekend we're going out to tournaments or practices because my travel team is in Beacon, which is an hour away. So it's a struggle, and specifically my mom drives me everywhere to all the tournaments, all the practices. So.
Well, they're probably happy now that you're continuing.
Yeah.
It's almost like you can't, unless you're doing that travel, it's almost like you can't get to that next level. You almost need the travel in addition to the school ball. Yeah. Well, that's beautiful. Thank you to mom and dad for supporting you, capital P-O-R-T.
Yes.
Awesome. Savannah, when you walk across the stage 2 weeks from now, well, less than 2 weeks now, what are some emotions that you're going to feel? What do you think you'll be feeling?
I don't think it's really hit that like I'm a senior. Like my last day was yesterday, and I don't think that feeling is really going to hit until I walk across the stage. And it's so surreal because it's like they say like it goes by so fast, and I was always like, oh, that's stupid. Like it's fine.
Yeah.
But it really did. Like I was thinking about this even this year alone. Went by so fast. And I was thinking about things that happened in the beginning of the year, and I was like, that felt like it was a few weeks ago. Like that was months ago.
Halloween parade, right?
Yeah,
it was like you were in the hallway 5 minutes ago.
Exactly. So it's really surreal.
Are you a crier?
Yeah.
You are.
I'm very emotional when it comes to that stuff. So there's probably gonna be tears at graduation.
Yeah. Well, we're proud of you and happy for all of it. And really, I mean, 13 kids from a class of under 200, 180 something graduates there going on to play sports. That's pretty impressive, right? And it's a shout out to our community and our coaches and kids that dedicate themselves to doing it, the parents that are supporting them. So congratulations with all of that.
Thank you.
You're going to do great there. And if you want to be a traveling nurse, there's no doubt in my mind that that's what you're going to do.
Thank you.
Yeah. And good luck with that. I mean, to see the world, help people, meet new cultures, that's a really cool thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you good with, blood and cuts and like emergency? You're good with that
I've definitely
stuff?
gotten better.
Yeah.
I used to be like a little weary of it, but I've definitely gotten better with it. So.
Yeah. I mean, our nurses here are phenomenal here at the school. I remember a scene, shout out to nurse Nancy Dunn. She was a parent in our community. Her kids went here, was our school nurse, and then served on our school board. We had a kid that had a seizure in the school.
Oh
and with the foaming and the passing out, and like I'm in the office like, I had no idea what to do. And she like so do this, call it, boom, boom. So
Mhm.
focused and really, to me, she saved the kid's life. To her, it was just another day on the job.
Yeah.
But nurses and the medical field, what a great profession.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else you wanted to say? Anything else you wanted to share?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Savannah Mioglionico, friends, senior. The kids are going to be graduating next week. The giveaway night, graduation's Friday. Is the giveaway Wednesday?
Yes.
Wednesday night?
the 24th.
Okay. Is Miss Doherty and the team still accepting donations? Is that?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah. So that is a week. That's the 25th. So if you would like to make a donation to the class of 2026, we used to have the all-night grad that's shifted a little bit, and now it's like the grad giveaway, and there's a lot of prizes and all that kind of stuff. So if you'd like to donate to these fine young people, you may do so. You can get it to people like Savannah. Certainly just call the school, and they'll get you to Miss Doherty for that. Graduation Friday night, the 27th, and we're excited for it all.
I think graduation's the 26th.
26th? Do I have my date screwed up? Sorry, going to
That's
the black book.
okay.
Friday the 26th. You've only had the date marked down. That is correct.
26.
So the giveaway is Wednesday the 24th,
Yes.
a week from today. Got it. And graduation is the 26th. Yes. Okay. We're going to have a beautiful day. It's going to be 75 and sunny.
Yay.
We'll enjoy the prom. Enjoy all of it. Be careful this weekend. And we were thanks for coming back for the reschedule.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Savannah Mioglionico, everyone. Have a great afternoon. Savannah, I'd like to end the show with everything Port Pride. Can you give me a go, Port?
Go for it.
See everybody. Thank you to Savannah and her family. Best of luck at SUNY Morrisville. All right. Grandma, thanks for tuning in.